it goes to show, what type of team we are. We just got to be able to, get over that next hump.
With this year's team, like the way it came together, especially as the season went on, obviously not always, the brightest of sunsets
Right.
at the beginning, but how pleased are you, I guess, with the way this turned out in the end?
I mean, I guess I'm sort of pleased. I mean, a lot of people didn't even think we were going to get this far with the team we, put together this year. I think a lot of people doubted. I mean, we answered some questions, but we have a lot of work to still, accomplish. Next year I think we got to come out with our hair on fire and, show, that we belong at the top of the West.
Those have been your guys' aspirations to get to that next round from here, compete for a championship. That team's probably going to be there.
Right.
And have to go through them. What did you learn in this series that maybe you guys can apply moving forward should you face them down the road?
I think the biggest thing was turnovers and rebounds. They got us with that the whole series. And it started with everybody. I mean, not one guy, I'm not going to say not one guy, but, we kind of got to control our, I guess our thought process and stuff like that when we are handling the ball, and just be more composed. But, I think that's where it really came down to, turnovers and rebounds.
With this group specifically, like in the playoffs, what did you, the first 2 rounds especially, what did you like about the way things kind of came together for you guys? It seemed like you were playing some of your best basketball at that point.
I think we played some of our best basketball even to get here. It wasn't tough. It wasn't easy. Definitely was tough. I think, we got a great squad. We got a young squad as well, so that's always a plus. And then, I think even with the, the younger guys that went in and played, they showed some resiliency as well. I think we got a bright future ahead of us. We just got to keep putting in the work, trust our work, trust each other, and, kind of have that, like I said, have that defensive mentality. I think, that kind of helped us get to this point today.
Integral you've been to this organization and the fan base and the connection with your teammates. When do you start to even approach the offseason and what lies ahead for you this summer?
Oh, man. I don't even know. I feel it's weird that I don't even have a game tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. Probably take about 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off, and probably start to get back to work. I got a lot of work to, get to myself and to get to the next level. But yeah, man, I don't know. Probably like a couple of weeks, maybe. Not just focus on family and stuff for the next 2 weeks, and then full head steam from there.
So the financial part of it, have you even put any thought into that at this point?
Yeah, but no, because it'll come from whatever, I've had a great career this far, grown every year. Not this year as much as I'd like to, but I've still, grown in some certain aspects. And I kind of learned how to be a leader. I think this year was more so off the court, with Rob and TJ and all the younger guys, and just try to, help them navigate their careers and, get their careers going.
So where's the next leap you want to make?
I didn't hear you.
What is the next leap you want to make?
Probably would be, I don't know. Depends on the role.
Sure. Yeah.
So it's like, as a basketball player, you always want to grow. But I think just an all-around aspect. Being that guy who can come in or start the game and be effective offensively and defensively.
How much of what happened tonight maybe was a product of just all 5 games where those guys just had things that they knew were working and they just stuck with them?
They applied pressure first. They hit first. That's where it started. They hit first. They were aggressive. They were the aggressor. Kudos to them. But yeah, man, that team's been good all year, and it goes to show. That they are who they are for a reason. So, like I said, kudos to them. They were aggressive in each and every series. They were aggressive all year. And, go ahead and take on the East and, do what you got to do.
There's a lot to play out. You might have a lot of options on the table, but is this where you see yourself long term?
Yeah. I've been here 6 years, and I don't plan on really, doing anything differently. And, hopefully it's the same way, same feeling on the other side.